She was squatting in the front yard, digging with an old brass spoon in the dirt which was an ocean to the islands of short yellow grass. She wore a red and white checkered dress which hung loosely from her shoulders and obscured her legs. It was early spring, and she was barefoot. Her toes stuck from under the skirt. She could not see the man yet, riding down Liberty Street, his shoulders square, the duster he wore spread back over the horse's rump, a carpet bag tied with a leather strap to the saddle horn and knocking against his leg. She could not see him until he had dismounted and tied his horse to a small, black, iron Negro jockey and unstrapped the bag. She watched now as he opened the wooden gate, came into the yard, and stood, looking down at her, his face stern, almost gray beneath the brim of his wide hat. She knew him. Her mother called him Mr. Herder, and had told Jenny that he was Jenny's father. He was one of the men who came riding down Liberty Street in their fine black suits and starched shirts and large dark ties. Each of these men had a house to go to, into which, in the evening usually, he would disappear. Only women and children lived on Liberty Street. All of them were Negroes. Some of the women were quite dark, but most were coffee color. They were all very beautiful. Her mother was light. She was tall, had black eyes, and black hair so long she could sit on it. The man standing over her was the one who came to her house once or twice a week. He was never there in the morning when Jenny got up. He was tall and thin and blond. He had a short beard that looked as coarse as the grass beneath her feet. His eyes were blue, like Jenny's. He did not speak English very well. Jenny's mother had told her he came from across the sea, and Jenny often wondered if he went there between visits to their house. "Jenny, your mother tells me that you ask why I do not stay at night. Is so?" She looked up at him. "Yes, Mr. Herder." The hair under his jaw was darker than the hair on his cheeks. He nodded. "I stay now. Go bring your mother." She left the spoon in the dirt and ran into the house, down the long hall, dark now because she had been sitting in the sun. She found her mother standing over the stove, a great black lid in her left hand, a wooden spoon in her right. There were beads of sweat on her forehead. She wore a full black skirt and a white blouse. Her one waist-length braid hung straight between her shoulder blades. She turned to Jenny's running steps. "Mama, that man, my father, he in the yard. He brung a carpet bag." First her mother smiled, then frowned, then looked puzzled. "A carpet bag, darling?" "Yes, Mama." She followed her mother through the house, pausing with her at the hall mirror, where the woman ran her hand up the back of her neck to smooth stray black hair. Then they went on to the porch, where the man was now seated, surveying the tiny yard and the dark green hedge that enclosed it. The carpet bag rested beside his chair. Her mother stood with her hands beneath her apron, staring at the bag. "Mr. Herder?" He turned to them. "I will not go back this time. No matter what. Why should I live in that house when I must come here to know what home is?" He nodded sharply, as if in answer to her question. "So, I stay. I give her that house. I will send her money, but I stay here." Her mother stood silently for an instant, then turned to the door. "Dinner will be on the table in a half hour." She opened the screen door. The spring whined and cracked. "Oh." She let go the door and picked up the carpet bag. "I'll take this on up." She went inside. As she passed, Jenny could see she was smiling again. After that, Jenny's mother became a celebrity on Liberty Street. The other women would stop her to ask about the man. "And he's staying for good, Josie?" "Yes." "You have any trouble yet?" "Not yet." "Well, child, you make him put that there house in your name. You don't want to be no Sissy Markham. That white woman come down the same day he died and moved Sissy and her children right into the gutter. You get that house put in your name, you hear?" "Yes." "How is it? It different?" Her mother would look dazed. "Yes, it different. He told me to call him Maynard." The other women were always very surprised.